to ask you.
Here we go.
We are ready.
We got action.
Oh, what happens in here?
Damn, that guy's hot.
Who is-
Welcome.
What's up,
Episode
guys?
1 of the Blake and Anya show.
A 101. How you doing, guys?
Everybody's doing great. I'm assuming they're
Yeah, me
driving
too.
and
It's very
listening,
quiet. It's very
checking us
quiet.
out on YouTube.
We need comments. Okay.
Uh,
How you doing, Blake?
I'm doing great.
How was your week?
I was good. I went to Chicago over the weekend. Did some shows out there with Ahmed.
Well, we forgot to introduce ourselves. Blake, what are you doing and who you are? Who the hell are you? Tell the audience.
My name is Blake Bartee. I'm a multifaceted, talented ex-professional breakdancer, semi-pro, DJ. Got some medical field experience.
That is very important, medical field.
Yeah.
He can save your life if it's needed.
And I could shake them hips like Shakira if I need to.
And
So-
he's a DJ. Used to DJ.
Yeah, I used to.
Now
used to.
you are who?
No, I
what
just
did-
do stand-up comedy and
Mhm.
that's, yeah.
And tours the country.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just very humble. Like, I'm just touring. And
It's not a big deal.
it's not a big deal. Yeah.
I'm mad that you wrote this on here before we started.
He asked me to write notes. And that's, at least I spelled your name correctly. You should be grateful.
Yeah.
Because I made a mistake once on the flyer. I put his name wrong. Well, my name is Anya Zova. I am a comedian, former kickboxing world champion. What the fuck are you doing, Blake? He just wants to be punched so badly.
Yeah.
How many times you asked me to kick you in your face?
Well, you're an ex-kickboxer, professional, world champion, correct?
Yeah, but you
Not in my face. I just wanted to maybe take one to the ribs.
Okay, you have to really deserve it, though.
All right. Someday.
Yeah. So now we are touring. We're touring together also in May. We're going to New York City to Punchline Philly. We have like 5 shows set up end of May. My mic is too far. Okay. Thank you, Blake. This is like straight to my face.
It's where it's supposed to be.
It looks
Speak
feels
up.
sexual. Okay. How was your week, Blake?
Yeah, Chicago. Chicago was cool. It was a quick trip. I walked around during the day, and the only thing I was thinking is, like, how the fuck is everybody's ears not freezing like mine? And
You
the-
have a tiny ears. That's why they're freezing.
I've always been told I have big ears, and then I have these little points on them that kind of. Someone told me
elf.
it means you're a genius.
No, it
or
means
an
you
elf.
look an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play an elf in a
I'm
movie.
Elvin for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
Typecast.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we just signed up for the potluck. I'm gonna just give promotion to Comedy Store, and they're not paying us for it.
Mhm.
Guys, the open mics are back. You have to sign up on Fridays from noon till 1, and then if you like it, you're gonna be on stage on Monday at the Comedy Store.
Via email. They're gonna pick me. They already emailed me back.
Yeah, they called me already. They left a voice message.
Email potluck@comedystore.com between 12 and 1 on Friday. That's the new way to get in instead of driving all the way there and hoping you get picked. So
Yeah,
that's
which is-
cool
which is
that they
great.
did that.
Yeah. Cool. How's your girlfriend Ivana doing?
Super
Sorry,
good.
girls, he's taken. I
She's doing
know.
good. You know, she's in school. She's going to be a PA,
What is PA?
a physician assistant. So it's like they are pretty much a medical provider. You can see a doctor or a PA.
Does she prescribe drugs?
Yeah, basically does everything, but like she kind of works under a doctor's license,
Mhm.
but as a doctor.
Okay.
Basically. And so she's in school. She was telling me the funniest fucking story ever. Well, she didn't think it was funny. She thought it was normal, and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Tell us.
All right. So she's in medical school, and they were going over how to do like pelvic examinations
Pelvic examination.
on men and women.
Okay.
And then they fucking,
Sounds weird.
the weirdest shit she's telling me, and I went through medical training in the Air Force too, so this is really weird to me.
Have
There's
your
this,
pelvic been examined before?
no, but I did deliver a baby like on a fake vagina with a little fake umbilical cord.
Okay, when I'm delivering a baby, I want you to be there.
I can deliver a baby if I
Okay.
need to. Yeah. And if there's a prolapse cord or anything, if there's issues, I can massage. You know, I can.
Okay.
There's a lot of.
Multi-talented. That's what I'm
I was
saying.
trying to say.
Yeah. Okay. Going
So
back-
anyway,
Ivan.
there's this fucking company
Mhm.
that will send people, a private company, to the school
Hold on.
to fucking get a finger in their ass to learn how to do like a prostate exam.
What? Wait. Hold on.
Or there's women that sign up and their job is to go and let students do a pelvic examination on them.
Hold on. You don't have to be a nurse to get like trained?
No, these are people like a private company. Like I
Like
don't
what
know
ki-
where
like
you.
what
I
kind?
don't even know.
Like
I'm-
McDonald's company is sending their employees? So
yeah, basically like a company that's like you wanted to start a company. Like, hey, we'll send you guys a couple of people and you can finger them up or whatever. And this is how much it costs.
who came up with this story? Is the guy who likes to get fingered?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no fucking way. This guy's like, gotta go to work. And then I was like, I just picture he's like, yep, there you go. One finger. Mm-hmm.
Two better?
Two. Go ahead, two. Go in with two. A little deeper. Three. Four.
This is
And then he's like, all right. The whole fist now. And then he looks back and he's like, that's what you're not supposed to do. But I'm almost finished. So
playing. This is horrible.
it's
Only
fucking weird.
in America.
And I asked another PA friend of mine that's a working PA, and she's like, oh, yeah, like that's normal. That's a normal, like that's a company. And, usually it's like, she said usually the women are like crack whores and the fucking, and the guys are gay dudes that, that are
Yeah,
like,
that's
go ahead.
like who would sign up? Like who would be thinking, wake up in the morning, hey, I want to get a new like certificate. I want to like stick my fingers
You
to
don't
people's butts. Oh, you don't need a certificate. You just go to training. Or something.
Well, I mean, like as a medical person, you need to know
Yeah.
how to do that. As the person that's like, fuck, what job should I apply for today? Like, I just want to get
Yeah,
fingered.
Fingered, yeah. This is horrible.
It's not bad though.
How much is it getting paid? I'm like, it's like, how much are they getting
I mean,
paid?
it's good part-time money. I
Like,
don't know
how
how
much.
they
Like,
get
can you
paid.
ask Ivana? Text
She
her right
didn't
now.
know. I
I'm
was
very
trying to
curious.
get the information. I was like,
It's like
I wanted.
25 an hour or 25 per
It's
like
gotta
per
be-
deep?
It's got to be a decent compensation.
I don't think so.
Mm.
Now I really want to know how much they're making. Can
I'll
we
get more
Google it?
information.
Maybe you
I
can
will
go
get-
on
I'll definitely get more
Indeed.com.
information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get sponsorship from those companies.
Yeah, we definitely need some sponsors. If anybody wants to sponsor, we will shout you out. Probably we'll start at $15 a month, and I will say something about you.
Good. Hopefully.
We have different tiers of sponsorship.
Yeah.
$1,000 a month, I will. We'll do the whole podcast probably promoting you. No, we need some sponsors though.
It's
That'd
gonna
be
make
cool.
a story about your company.
What else is going on with
Did you see what happened with Mike Tyson again? Why he always gets in trouble
Well, I saw the fucking guy was on the plane.
on the plane?
And he was the full video. He's like just drunk and he's fucking with Mike Tyson. And
He's an
how
idiot.
you can't fucking poke a bear that long before they're just gonna
Honestly, I
snap.
was surprised how long it took for Mike Tyson. Like he has patience, dude. Like, is that white kid like an idiot? He was
Yeah.
asking for it.
He slapped him up pretty good too.
But I was hoping Mike is gonna do like better job. I'm like he just
I think he was slapping him. I
Yeah.
can't tell. I don't think he was actually punching him closed fist.
Yeah,
He would have
but-
been knocked the fuck out. I think he wanted him awake. He was
Awake,
like,
yeah.
motherfucker. Slapped the shit out of him too.
But after the kid got slapped, did you see he was happy about it? He was like, "Look, I just got slapped by Mike Tyson." Like he didn't look sad or like annoyed or angry or mad. He was just like,
No, he looked like how I'll probably look after you fucking kick me in the ribs, you know?
Yeah.
I
You
wanted
really
it.
want it. You
I
really
wanted
want
it.
One
So-
day, one day.
Yeah, I want to take Mike Tyson on the plane. On the plane to fucking Chicago, there was a dude.
What?
I fucking can't stand planes. First of all, I have
Why?
I'm claustrophobic.
Oh,
and
really?
a bunch of people fucking near me. I
Mhm.
got to keep a Xanax in my pocket. But anyway, I'm just people watching, and everybody's they're standing there. They're trying to put their stuff in the overhead, and you're like, fuck, don't fucking. Everybody's got their fucking ass on your shoulder. And then there's this guy, and he's got his bag, and he's looking in the overhead, and he's like, what? Whose purse is this? This isn't where purses go. Purses don't go here.
Where does the purses go?
And he's just belittling, and he's like, how's my bag going to go up here? Like, purse is going to your seat. Everybody knows that. And he's just
No?
berating, and this lady's like, that's my purse. And he's like, yeah, can you get it out of here? Like, this is the overhead. This is where the carry-ons go.
Well, it's a
Your purse goes under your seat.
Purses that carry on too.
Well, some girls' purses are a carry-on for sure. when you're
Yeah,
carrying a
you
bunch
know,
of
yeah,
shit.
they carry a bunch of shit. That's
But
true.
it was just, a purse. I get where he was coming from, but Jesus Christ. And just the nerve of people. I think
Did you
if
say
you have
anything?
more Mike Tysons just fucking people up on planes, they'll calm the fuck down.
Did
is
you
all I'm
protect a
saying.
woman? Did you like stood up for her? And
No, I put my ear pods in and just noise canceled everything.
oh my gosh, I hate when men go to denial. Like you see something wrong going on a plane, just stood up and say, "Hey, dude, shut the fuck up and sit down."
I'm a feminist, so
Exactly.
I treat women the same as if they were men. They couldn't handle their own shit.
Okay.
I'm woke like that. So
You know, I'm not. I'm a woman and I'm not a feminist. Not to this point. No, we need to get equal pay. I agree. We have to. But
I'm
don't give me
definitely not a feminist.
men,
We do have equal pay. That I
we
think
don't.
okay, let me
We don't.
oh, ooh, we do.
No.
Okay. The problem why we don't have equal pay is because there's a lot of stay-at-home moms.
Okay, you're pissing me off right now very badly. I'll give you an example because I used to wrestle for WWE. Yeah, big surprise. For 1 year, I was bad at it. And
Damn.
And we were making the same money as guys, but girls' expenses, like for a man to get on the ring, professional wrestler, all he needs is a fake spray tan and tiny, tiny underwear. For a girl to get on the ring and wrestle for WWE, she needs to get her nails done, to get extensions, which is like $1,000 a month, to get not one underwear. She needs to have a collections of different outfits for every week.
Excuse me, you think Ultimate Warrior's face paint was cheap?
Yes, it is cheap. This is my point. So yes, even if we do make the same amount of money, our expenses are much higher.
Your guys' expenses are always higher.
Exactly.
You guys are maintaining and manicuring and pedicuring and
Thank you for agreeing with me.
Botoxing and
Yes, fillering.
Brazilianing everything. Brazilian
Yes.
hair, Brazilian butt lifts, Brazilian waxes. Shout out to Brazil for all that shit.
Thank you for acknowledging it, Blake.
Yeah.
So yes, we need to make more money than men. Or if we do equal pay,
Wait,
the guys has to contribute. Like if you're in a relationship, a man has to contribute for maintaining you. Oh my gosh.
sounds like the most Russian shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's the most
Was that on your
realistic-
profile when you were like...
Doing what? Doing what? Say it out loud. Say it. You just already went.
when you were being trafficked?
I quit this podcast right now.
You know I'm joking.
I know. No. I became a citizen as a person with extraordinary abilities. I didn't.
Like special?
You say it in a way like special, like retarded. Oh,
So, speaking of like the gender stuff, there was this article I saw that came out, and it was a Westminster University in Utah,
okay.
and they have
Mormon state. Okay.
exactly, but they have courses for gender studies,
Okay.
and you can go down the list. I read a bunch of them. Do you have the?
Have a list?
There's a clip. There's a picture. So they took it off the website. But there was basically, this was on the website.
Okay.
And it was a class where you're going to watch hardcore pornography in the class.
What?
And
What the hell?
and you can read it if you want. But basically it says, we will watch pornographic films together and discuss the sexualization of race, class, and gender as experimental radical art form. What fucking hornball teacher was like,
And this is, I'm sure he was a Mormon. It's like Mormon state. And they even allowed it to have multiple women, like wives.
I'm okay with that.
I'm sure you are, but you have to provide equally for 4 of them.
No. I want like a full-on cult.
Ivana,
I don't think there's...
Ivana, are you listening to this right now?
I shouldn't listen. But in a weird fantasy land, like being a cult leader wouldn't be that bad.
Isn't
all
like
I'm
every
saying.
man's secret dream to have like a women as a cult, just listening to him, saying nothing back, and just doing whatever the guy says?
No, not like that.
Yeah, this is a cult. This is the meaning of cult.
No, my cult would be...
What kind of cult?
Oh, lovely. It would be lovely.
Describe it, Ivana. I want you to
All the
listen
women
to it.
would be taken care of and manicured and pedicured, and then, you know, you guys would be taught how to provide good meal. I don't fucking
Provide
know.
good
I'm just
meal?
saying, in a fantasy world, it would be a good. It's a whatever. I'm a king.
Yeah,
I'm a king in my own little cult, and I make the rules. God damn it! It's a good place. Anyway, where was I?
It's a good place. We were talking about Mormons and the...
Oh, so can you imagine the fucking teacher?
No, but what does it? Does just watch it or does it masturbate all
He's
together?
like, so today.
Is it collective masturbation
It's a
class?
circle jerk.
Circle-
No, he's like, so
Doesn't
today we're
exist.
going to discuss, this video is called Latina Cream Pies, but in this episode there's 3 men, so we're going to call it Tres Leches. I don't know.
This is a comedy bit. But I want to see this professor, and I want to see the director of the school of this university.
So they
because I feel like-
removed it from the website because
I
it,
think they
it
jerk
went
off
online.
Actually, I think the way they came up with it, they were jerking off together in one of the class, and like, oh my gosh, we should create it as a class. Can you imagine? Like now it's 2 of us jerking off, but imagine if the entire class doing
Like
it
a
together.
cult. So I'm
Like,
not
yeah.
against.
You know, to get collective masturbation.
They were going to discuss, how it, affects gender and class and race as well. So I mean, there was going to be a great part
I think we need to do
in between the
research.
facials and the degradation of the women getting slapped on their asses. There was going to be a good conversation
behind it.
Yeah.
Like what the woman feels, so how the man feels.
Or everybody's just going to get horny as fuck and be
Yeah.
like, I got to go to the bathroom real
Right
quick.
now,
and then
yeah.
they're going to run out of lotion soap and whatever. Anyway, I thought that was interesting.
It was very interesting story, Blake.
Yeah. You're
Thank
welcome.
you for bringing it up.
What did you bring for us today?
Well, Johnny Depp is getting sued and he's soon back. Did you see it?
I did see it and I felt kind of like, I just felt weird because first I read that they stopped filming another Pirates of the Caribbean
Yeah.
movie. And then that was already in my head. And then I watched a clip of him just being introduced.
Mm-hmm.
And that fool still sounds like Jack Sparrow. Like he's like, I'm going to keep, I think he forgot who he was. Like,
He's like very confused person and he's still in character.
But if you watch the thing, he talks
you
so
know,
slow and he
bathroom
keeps
or
saying,
anywhere.
and I'm like, does he need a script to talk like a normal person or
Yeah.
because he's just really slow. It was like hard to listen to. And then a
Yeah.
fucking commercial came on and it scared me because someone started talking normal
And you're
speed.
like,
yeah.
what just happened? Yeah. I
But I
have
feel
no
bad.
comments.
I,
Yeah.
actually, I don't feel bad for
You feel
Johnny
bad?
Depp.
But
No, I
no.
don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, he looks like a drug addict and very lost person.
Oh, I feel bad for that.
No, you feel bad for everybody. I don't. Some people deserve to be punished for his actions.
He didn't do anything. He's suing her because she made up a story that he hit her. But in reality, if you look into it, he went to the hospital and had a burn. She put a cigarette on his neck.
Well, I'm pretty sure he asked for it. Like,
This is that how they do it in Russia? Like,
well, you asked me to punch you in the face.
cigarette on your neck.
You should be grateful. Grateful.
Gives you goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Yeah, some men ask, like, you just asked me to kick you. Some men ask, like, weird shit. And then,
I just want to see if I could take it, to be honest.
yeah.
I've
and
been doing core stuff, and I feel like I could. I've watched a lot of Van Damme movies. Bloodsport's one of my favorites, and I just feel like I could fucking take a nice kick to the ribs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he also wanted to see, maybe he's getting ready to do the Tony Robbins walk on the fire. And he's like, I want to see if I can take a little cigarette before I step on the fire.
Possibly.
Possibly. You see?
Yeah.
You can come up with shit for everything.
I got burnt by a cigarette one time in a line.
How did it happen?
My mom. She was smoking in the line at Disneyland. You could smoke everywhere back there. Then she accidentally hit me and like it was on like she burnt my wrist and I was like, shit.
I love your mom. I think your mom is like a wonderful person. I
She
think she did
is.
it like you pissed her
She'll
off.
be there for my birthday.
Oh, she will be?
Yeah.
I love her. I think she did it on purpose actually. You were pissing her off.
I
and
was
she-
a bad, I
Yeah,
had fucking
like
ADD. She used to be like, shut up, you little noisemaker. And I just would make noises. I'd be like, ding, 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 ding. Like, it would just be around the house. I didn't even know I was doing that shit. I've calmed down a lot. Yeah.
You've been an annoying kid. And she's like, damn it, I need to do something. And,
Oh
like,
my God. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
so bad.
and she's like, oh my gosh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Does it hurt? She's like, yes, it hurts.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What else is happening?
shit.
What else? We want to talk about what else?
My birthday, turning 40
Yes.
next week.
Damn, what's your secret? You're turning 40? You look. My mom called you a boy. She's like, oh my gosh, he's such an adorable boy. I'm like, he's a
I
grown
thought
ass
your mom
man."
was your sister.
Oh, thank you. She's gonna love it.
She
Yeah.
was hot. I was talking to her, but she didn't understand. I was like,
Yeah.
girl, you so fine. How you do this?
Can you be?
She was like,
welcome to my
"Yes,
cult.
yes."
Welcome to my cult.
do you want to live in the middle of nowhere? And yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm telling you, men love women who just say yes. Yeah, like, yeah, that's.
yeah, I mean, actually, I've dated a woman that was like that, and you get bored really quick.
I know.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
You want someone that challenges you. You got to find like a happy medium.
Yeah, you want
We'll
some-
have a dating episode, and I'll give you guys some tips on how to have a successful 3-month relationship.
Yeah, me too. How to have 2 weeks of successful relationship.
Oh fuck! I just heard this story at work.
What story?
This nurse went to. on a date, a Tinder date,
Mhm.
and somehow they end up back at the dude's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, my TV doesn't work, so we're gonna have to watch Netflix in my room. Classic,
Classic,
right?
yeah.
And then they end up in the room, and there's a weird discrepancy in the story because at some point she put her hair up
Mm-hmm.
with a hair tie, and
Which
all
is
of us
for
men,
a man, it's a sign that woman gonna get on her knees.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
exactly. They're called blow ties.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So, fucking, I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I was like, was she like giving him head? And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, that's her part of the story.
Mhm.
Anyway, this guy's trying to hook up, and then she's like, nah, I'm not gonna have sex. And then I guess he reached over into the nightstand and he pulled out a vibrating dildo and stuck it in his ass and just started jerking it. And then she was laying there and she was like,
This is the most awkward situation.
And then supposedly he's doing that and he goes, hey, can I have that rubber band? And he grabs
Oh.
the rubber band and he fucking ties it around his dick, and then he's continuing. And I guess she just got up and was like, okay, bye.
Okay, I have to say something in defense of a man. Like when a woman goes to the guy's house and then especially goes to his bedroom and
Mhm.
not given sex, like not.
And you met on Tinder.
Yeah, like like I think woman like put herself in this situation in this case. I know it's your friend, but like
But it's not my friend. I mean, she's a coworker.
yeah, just like if you go to the man house, something's gonna happen. Like, and when you don't give it to a guy, well, some guys are apparently that creepy. We should have a Tinder reviews when you can leave oh my gosh, we need to start an app. It's a genius idea. It's gonna
I'm
be
sure it already exists.
No, it's not. It's gonna be Tinder reviews when you leave reviews to every date, so you know what you sign up for. Like, she should take pictures of him and just upload it to the reviews. So
Oh,
next time, and as the girl gonna swipe right on him, she's gonna know that guy is a.
You know how many weird reviews I would have? I dated this girl one time, and on the
What
fucking
did you do?
date, she straight up told me, like, with a straight face, she's like, I think I was reincarnated. And I go, oh, cool, you believe in reincarnation? She's like, yeah, but in my past life, I think I was a whale. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I don't know, I just have a strong connection to whales, and I always like to draw them. It was just the weirdest fucking thing ever. And then
I think you dated like a.
she gave me a Christmas card, and it said Merry
14-year-old
Christmas, and it had a fucking whale on
whale.
it.
I think she was a 14-year-old kid.
No, she was a yoga instructor.
Oh yeah, this says a lot. You should have started with that. Like, if you swipe right on the yoga instructor, you should expect some whale shit or dolphin shit. Or
And then she invited me to do yoga, and I had never done it. And then I fucking went and bought like sweatpants because I didn't have any yoga outfit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And I get there, and she goes, ooh, yeah, this is the advanced, and it's also hot yoga. And I fucking almost died in that motherfucker. I was dripping sweat. I was shaking. I was like trying to hold the poses. Like, oh my fucking God. She came up and she's like massaging the back of my head. It was all dripping with sweat. I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh my god!
It was fucking, yeah, it was insane.
Hold on. What was the step by step? First, you go on a date with her, and she tells you she loves whales, and you're still okay with that, and you go to the yoga class.
She had big boobs.
No comments, lady.
I don't remember the order of the way things went. It didn't work out for one reason or another.
Okay, question for you and like all men. Like, do you like fake big boobs? Do you care if they're fake or real?
No, I am so equal opportunity. It could just be a nipple, or it could be a big fake boob.
I don't believe you right now. I don't.
Could be just
Because he has a van, that's why he's shy. It's okay.
No, it could be. I don't have a preference really.
Okay.
I think like some fake ones that are like they look too fake, and then there's like a fucking weird piece of skin that looks like this. You can't see, but it's just stretched across the middle in between the boobs. You're like, hey, maybe get that taken care of. Or
Yeah, something.
you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird fucking shit that girls do to their bodies that I'm like, why do you do that?
Because
And
of men. Because men has those like
and then
fantasies.
I have fucking gray hair. And then I told a girl once, I go, hey,
And I think you should leave your gray hair.
I
Like,
said,
why
yeah, but I said, yeah, I was thinking about just dyeing my hair. And they're like, oh, why? Why are you so vain? Like this and that. I'm like, bitch, you got a fucking spray tan, you got your lips done, you got Botox, you got a
Talking about
boob
me,
job,
by
you
the
got a
way.
butt
No
job.
boob job,
No, I'm
but-
not talking about you. I know I'm talking about someone
My
else. But
boobs about is real. Okay.
hey, if everybody didn't hear, her boobs and butts is real. Okay, make sure you get that in there. Jesus. All right.
It's important.
Anyway,
No, but you should leave your gray hair like it's sexy. Like I'm
thank
not hitting on
you.
you. But
Well, I'll
like, you
leave the
should-
sides. I just, you know, why can't I? Sometimes you want to go. You'll probably be blonde this summer, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't like to be blonde. Oh, I'm naturally blonde. Like not blonde. I'm dirty blonde.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like to be blonde. I don't like
I'm
to
a
be
dirty
dumb.
gray.
I don't like to be dumb.
That's so. You would probably do better as a blonde. It would match your personality.
Now he called me dumb. For record. For record. Thank you,
Oh
Blake.
shit.
Blake is dumb. That's what I'm gonna
What
do.
do we have anything else queued up? I had some other stuff I
You
wanted to
had
talk about.
Something
brilliant
about
ideas.
Tennessee drunk driver or something.
Oh,
Okay.
well, yeah, this is just a current event I read this morning.
Okay. Oh, you read?
Just
Point.
headlines. Just headlines.
Okay.
I get the point from the headline. That in Tennessee, basically, there's a new bill that if you are a drunk driver and you kill
Mhm.
someone's parent, then you have to pay child support.
Hmm.
What do
I
you think
would-
about that?
My first idea, like, it should be you should adopt a kid. Like you become a
How
parent.
would you live with the kid? You're like, yeah, I killed your parents in a drunk driving accident, but you're my boy now. You're my baby boy. Fate brought us together.
Maybe I should go.
You want to go
blonde.
throw the ball in the front yard? You can go throw some
This
ball
is very
around.
sad. No, but I think it's fair. Child support is fair.
I think
Yeah.
it's weird. I like it.
Yeah, it's
There should be some. We're
you
at
go
a
to
point where
jail,
there's
right?
got to be some better types of punishment. I honestly think with everybody connected on Facebook and everything anyway,
Yeah.
that people are getting like canceled because of like the masses.
yeah.
Like I don't even think there's due process anymore. Like if someone's called a rapist and then the media plays
Mhm.
it, they're already a rapist before
Yeah.
they've even been proven guilty
Yeah,
or
they
whatever.
don't do an investigation right away. I agree.
Yeah.
And this jury system very also very like a jury system. It does work, but at the same time, it's people get influenced by media. Like
Yeah.
if you're a jury, like you listen to media, and the media can turn sides and like tell different stories. I agree. Oh my gosh, we don't have this clip, but yesterday I watched the news, and there's a woman. She got married in Orlando, and apparently at their wedding, at the dinner, they put how you call this, like weed eatables.
Yeah. Edibles.
So all food has weed on it. And somebody complained, and the police came, and now she is about to get charged, her and her husband, with 30 years in jail. And they just got married.
But they didn't tell anybody. They
They
were just
didn't
going to
tell
get everybody high.
anybody?
Yeah,
No.
fuck them. They should do 30 years in jail.
Yeah. And then they also, not just her, but also the company that put it there, like, how you call it? Catering company? The owner of the catering company is also now about to be charged with 30 years in jail.
I smoked weed in 8th grade, and it gave me a terrible panic attack, and I ran out of the house,
And, what
and I
did
said,
you-
call a fucking ambulance, and I freaked out, and I had a full-on real panic attack. And it was weird because my friend's uncle like rolled the weed, so he's like, shut the fuck up and get me in trouble or whatever. They were like, made me tea and calmed me down. I was like, all right. I woke up, and I'm like, damn, I'm never smoking weed again. And then I had panic attacks. Anyway, when I was like 24, I went to these dudes that were like stoners, like a big old fucking like Friendsgiving party. And I ate a gang of this fucking turkey. And then my friends knew that I have this issue with
Yeah.
weed. Like I didn't want to smoke weed. Or you know, I didn't want
Yeah.
to trigger a fucking panic attack. And then they were like, oh man, you ate a bunch of that turkey, huh? And I'm
"Wow."
like, what? And they're like,
Turkey
yeah,
smelled
that
weed
turkey
before."
was rubbed in weed butter, like a gang of weed butter. And I fucking instantly started getting like fucking paranoid
Yeah.
and panicky. And I went to the
see?
bathroom and I made myself fucking throw up.
Oh my God.
They should do 30 years for fucking with me.
Yeah.
And then they were
They
like,
should.
just joking, dude.
I was just thinking, what if the turkey or chicken will smoke weed before it gets killed? Would it affect the meat? Like, would it get? Why are you giving me this look? Like,
What?
it should. Like, it's going to be the system.
Yeah.
Does the meat absorbs?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's very.
I tested positive on the drug test, but I swear to God, I don't smoke weed. I just ate a chicken that had
Had
smoked
some
weed.
weed.
And it was,
You
no,
see?
I don't
it's
think
very
so.
logical. Actually, I just smoked weed last week before getting on stage at the improv. and I had the best set ever. It was before at open mic.
But
and-
did you think you had the best set, or did people agree?
I just felt very like loose and brave. I didn't give a shit if it's funny or not. And I tried one new joke. I'm like, okay. And it was very quiet. I'm like, okay, not funny. Got it. And like everybody started laughing.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah, you know. And then I started talking to them, and it was just fun, you know. Like I didn't care, and I like the feeling. I'm like, maybe I should start smoking weed. Before
Recently. I've started. I fucked around one time. My friend rolled me some shit, and he goes, "Hit it twice." This ain't like
Yeah.
the little because I was
Yeah.
buying these like little $5 pre rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And he rolled me some shit in like a strawberry blunt, and it had a weird fucking name and everything. It was a strain.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sitting there. I remember the night. It was the night that Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live. And my ass is just sitting there, just smoking this fucking thing, and I'm drinking wine.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm just sitting there, and it was right at the time Elon Musk is like, "Yeah, I have autism." Do you remember that? He came out and said he's autistic.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he has Asperger's or something.
Yeah, I didn't watch this.
And I
clip yet.
go, "What? No fucking way! This billionaire has Asperger's." So I try to go Google it on my phone, and then all of a sudden I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I couldn't.
You couldn't Google. You couldn't.
And I started freaking out. And
But
then
what happened? You couldn't like function. Your
I just thought, yeah, I like hit me, and I was like, oh, like I just couldn't figure it out. I was like really fucked up, and then I just jumped up, and then it came over my body. I had worst fucking panic attack.
Yeah.
I jumped in the shower, and then I didn't close the shower door because I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. I jumped out of the shower. I grabbed like a couple water bottles, and I was gonna go for a walk. And then I go, no, I'm gonna pass out here. No one's gonna see me. Shit. I went back inside. I chugged the water. I tried to eat some cheese to make it go away.
Cheese.
And then I was like this with the cheese, like, and it was like cotton mouth, and I was like, oh fuck,
Very
I'm gonna
elegant
choke.
cheese.
And then I spit it out in the sink, and I'm like, no, I gotta go for this walk. And then I was walking, and as I was walking, I felt like my knees were gonna go backwards, like they were. So I was
Oh,
walking really
dude.
fucking weird, if you can picture it, with three
Yeah.
water bottles. And I was like, if anybody fucking talks to me right now, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Did anybody?
And then the next day, I told my friend, I was like, man, that's fucked up. And he's like, I told you, just hit it twice.
Just hit it twice. And
How many times you hit it? I smoked more than half of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Blake.
it was a bad
You're
idea.
very sensitive.
Yeah, I am.
Don't do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So that was my little weed story. But now I've been smoking, and I usually have like a little bit of wine at home, and I'll just take like a puff or two, and then it's fucking amazing, and it puts you right to sleep.
Yeah, but like the way I did it, like I smoked it before getting on stage, and that on my way home, like I wrote like 3 minutes of I think brilliant material. I didn't try it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna kill. Like it put me like in a creative state of mind,
Yeah.
no anxieties. Like I was very chill. Like I want to try this material this week. Yeah.
You gotta tell me. I have some new jokes I want to tell you about too.
Okay, you want to talk about now?
Oh,
What else? You want to talk about somebody else? A famous female comedian? What?
Oh, it's this video. I had never seen it before. Maybe we can play a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
Lisa Lampanelli just going fucking like what you should not do.
No,
Not do this as a fucking comedian ever. And I don't know. She just goes. You'll see.
Where
She goes nuts. Do we
I am
have volume?
talking to this guy. I didn't need your help with any of my life. I don't need it now. So shut the fuck up and let me have a conversation.
You need to
Shut
get
your
laid.
fucking mouths. I'm just saying to be quiet, Stevie Nicks' retarded fucking cousin.
She's going off. It's like 3 minutes and something long. Everybody should go watch
Your
it.
yelling
crazy
is
as fuck.
fucking beneath you. Cut it out.
But this is
Cut
happens
it!
like when a woman does not get laid. Like
Keep it going. I want you to
God,
see.
she's fucking fat. She's one of those angry cunts who's fucking awful.
I mean, you sound like the
One
angry
more
cunt.
word.
yeah,
One more
not controversial.
fucking sentiment from anyone who isn't me and the person I'm talking to.
Oh my God.
And you can get the fuck out.
Anyway, you guys should go watch that. It's
You hear
pretty
me?
weird. I wish, like, I like watching comedy, and even the other night there was a little show, and there was like some heckling, and it got a little awkward. And when
I
that
was
lady was
there,
like, "I'm
yeah.
gonna throw a drink in her face," and then the comedian was like, "Oh, everybody thinks they can just fucking fuck with the comedians now," and it was very. I think that I'd either unless it's a really good joke
Yeah.
or something like that, Like that's why I like watching other comedians. And if they freak out like this,
Yeah.
I'll just be like,
What just happening? No, I was at the bar show. We look at each other. I'm like, this is interesting. But in a way, it's a comedian fault because when a comic asks audience a question, we open the door for a conversation.
Yeah.
And you never know who sits in the audience. And it might be a very weird person, might be a person feeling entitled to say shit back to you.
Yeah.
So like as a comedian, if you talk to an audience, you have to expect some shit might happen. Like, so either if you're bad at crowd work or if you have some aggression and some unresolved issues inside of you, don't start it. Like,
Yeah. It was a weird little moment. Yeah.
yeah, it was weird. And it was like, yeah, it was, I remember. I felt bad for the comic because she was like at that bar show. Like she was.
Well, that girl, you left, but that girl basically talked to every comedian. And then I have a joke and then I don't want to give away the punchline or anything, but then she just like chimed in right before the punchline and was like, well, what was it? And I'm like, you know, if you just shut the fuck up and listen.
You would know.
I didn't say that. No.
Yeah.
But then she gave me a high five afterwards. So, I mean, I dealt with
She
it.
just
too.
wanted attention.
Yeah.
She had like fake eyelashes and boobs out. It tells you like, okay, she came to the bar to watch the show to get attention. So she was like, nobody was giving it to her.
It was a cool ass bar show. So
Yeah.
I had a great
Who
time.
runs it? Adam Hunter?
Yeah.
And there was a famous comic there, Kennedy?
Jamie Kennedy came. It was
he was a lot
hosted
of
by Nikki Paris. I really like him.
I love Nikki Paris.
His energy is crazy. There's a bunch of great comedians there.
I feel like if you would be gay, you would make a cute couple with Nikki. I don't know why it just came to my mind. I just saw a picture of you together holding hands.
Well, Nikki, if I ever start swinging that way, I'm gonna come after you, boy.
Yeah. I can
Anyway.
I don't now I see an image of you guys with a trolley raising a baby. I'm sorry. What the fuck? I swear I didn't smoke anything before this episode.
You know, I did this fucking crowd work in Chicago, and there was these two. There was this lesbian couple, and I heard they were having a baby. I was like, "Oh, you guys are having a baby?" I was like, "Are you guys together?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I go, "Oh, you guys must be really good at scissoring then." And I thought, but people are so woke now. They were like, "Oh,
yeah."
like,
There are,
whatever.
like Chicago is a very liberal. Like there are some clubs in LA too. Like you cannot make fun of gay or lesbians or like trans. Like they're very like you can call people fat if somebody's fat is fat, but you cannot say it nowadays.
I think it's you can navigate. There's a way to navigate everything, and that's the joy of like comedy. You ride
Yeah.
that fine line, and you figure it out. And I think
Exactly.
that what happened that night when what's her name was on stage. I don't want to mention anybody's names, but I think that she just was on the other side of the line real quick. So
Yeah, but she was like nice. Like she wasn't like she's such a sweetheart. Like I don't know why this woman in the audience got so easily offended. You know, like yes, she crossed the line.
if
but
it
she
was
didn't-
the other way around, it would have
Yeah.
never
Yeah,
happened.
because
It
the comic
just-
was white and the woman is a heckler in the audience was black. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's
it was not even that crazy of a joke.
no, it was not crazy. Yeah.
Anyway, what time are we at? I think we're good. Let's
We
plug some shows.
Yes, we're going on a tour, Make Loves Not War. We're supporting Ukraine.
Yep.
We're doing 4 shows in. Oh my gosh, this is a list. Okay, we're doing the biggest one is the Punchline Philly. So Philly
Yeah,
people.
that's my list, but
yeah. it's
actually
all
there's one
together.
that's missing off of there.
Yeah, we're at Broadway Comedy Club on 24th.
The 24th.
Yeah, it's end of May. And we keep adding stuff. So,
So New York Comedy Club the 25th of May, Punchline Philly the 26th of May, Governor's Comedy Club New York 27th May, West Side Comedy Club on the 29th, New York, and then we're coming back Hollywood Improv. And then a badass show that I'm producing with Anya also on it at the Stand Up Comedy Club in Bellflower. That's going to be sweet.
bravo, Blake. You can read.
Shut your mouth. All right. Anyway, that was super fun. That was episode 1 and many more to come. Thank you, Anya.
Thank
You're
you,
the
Blake.
best. And
Okay.
we'll see you next time.
See you guys. Bye.